Okay, some more Rimworld. We're in the middle of a solar flare because that's where I ended my stream last time for some reason. We had a couple weird things happen last time. Speaking of weird, why is that cow tied up? We had a couple of weird things happening last time, but nothing too bad. We finally got rid of this ugly building over here. We set up some fireproofing for the bioferrite walls, since apparently they are flammable, and I did not realize that. But otherwise, oh, and we set this to no longer be a long tunnel with barricades, because apparently they patched it so that you can no longer use that to force enemies to walk forward without attacking. Which is probably for the best, because it is just AI abuse. But, besides that, yeah. Hey, what's up? So plan for today, we want to get some more overpowered stuff from the end game. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? We're already working on crafting some more prestige recon armor. However, I think the main thing stopping us from making more is going to be gold and advanced components. And since you need gold for advanced components, it's really just gold. So I'm going to return on the long-range mineral scanner so that we can actually get some scans going. And maybe find some gold. I'm also going to real quick have our janitor over here clean up the barracks, because they were literally filled with dirt and blood. And then the freezer next, because not quite dirt and blood, it's dirt and trash, but still. Frankly, everything needs cleaned. Well, that's gonna give him a long time to work. Now we did last time get, if I can select it. Okay, I can't. A psychic animal pulsar. That would be a very interesting plan for if we get raided by someone that I do not think we can beat. So this is Rimworld. Think colony survival meets war crimes. It's a very interesting game, I guess. A lot of people have described it as being similar to The Sims, but top down. But yeah, it's an interesting one. The whole reason I say about war crimes is because without even needing any mods, you can do some pretty horrifying things. Including what I've done to these 3 people in here, which are my prisoners, who have gotten all of their limbs and their eyes and stuff removed, just so that I don't have to worry about them escaping. Yeah. Like I said, some pretty horrifying things. But right now I'm pretty far into the end game, and I'm just working on getting that last little bit before going for one of the endings, because while some of the endings are really easy and I could absolutely get some of them without a lot of setup, I want to go for the newest ending added to the game, because I haven't gotten it yet. Oh, well, we found some gold. Oh, I had selected 2 people. No wonder it wasn't letting me click. Okay, ooh, we could buy some chickens. That would give us, you know, along with the milk, pretty much a consistent upkeep of food. I'll consider that. Besides that, I could, you know, I have a little bit of double strand I guess I could sell, but I'd rather sell all the leather I don't need rather than the little bit I do. They can take my smoke leaf as well. Max level 14 cooking book. That could honestly be worth it if I ever lose my cook, but I'm not gonna bother. I'll sell all my broken clothing. And I'll you know what, I'll just sell all the double strand clothing. I don't need it anymore right now. And then just, I mean, they don't have anywhere near enough money for this, so I'm gonna have to buy some stuff from them now. Oh, I already had this book. This is me selling it. I am not smart. Okay, well I can't sell the leather. That's way too much for them. And I'll keep the smoke leaf. There we go. That's all of their money. Okay, how far away is this gold? That's a bit of a trek. I don't know that I really want to go all the way over there. How long would that take? About 1.5 days of walking. Yeah, okay. I guess once it's the next morning, I'll send someone out. That does remind me though, I need to make bedrolls so that they actually have something to sleep in while they're on the trip. If I can find it, they're somewhere down here. There they are. I'll make it out of plain leather. I'll make 3 of them just so that if we ever send a bigger group, we can have it ready. And there we go. I'm not really a big overlay person. I think that it takes up too much of the stream view. I don't like blocking people's view. And we will send... I don't really want to send Hemlock because he's crafting, so I guess Fumiko can just go alone. And that should be all I need to worry about. Although I do need someone else to help carry the gold now that I think about it, so I will send Yan with her. Okay, so while they're off doing their little trek, we're still working on this recon armor, but beyond that, there's really not much else to work on, although we could work on getting better ranged weapons, because as it stands right now, what we're working with are just some Hellcat rifles that are like good quality. If we pump out a ton of weapons, we could theoretically get some excellent or masterwork quality ones. Now, Yan already has one. However, she has a weapon I'm not exactly a big fan of. So we'd still want to get a new one for her. We could even get maybe a sniper rifle, which could be a really, really good addition. Either that or a chain shotgun. It's like the heavy SMG is fine, I guess, but like I really prefer either a shotgun or an assault rifle in this sort of situation. I just I think the shotgun would really go well with how close I am when I do a normal raid, and when it's a burrowing through the walls raid, it wouldn't hurt, I don't think, to have that. But I'm still not sure, you know. Assault rifles are just generally one of the best weapons in the games because of how good they are all around, so I could just make another one of those. Or, well, a Hellcat rifle, since it's pretty much the exact same as an assault rifle, but it also has flamethrower capabilities, so therefore it's just straight up better. But Blotch here does have a 19 in crafting, so once he gets a 20, we will be ready for making those. But I do want to wait until the 20, just because no point in doing it early. That'll just decrease my chances of success. Now, just looking around to see if there's anything else here worth looting, and it doesn't look like it, so I'll just get the gold. Hey, what's up? Sure. On our way home, let's go ahead and stop by... Well, never mind, it's not on the way home. It would take longer if we went there, never mind. And we'll take all the gold with us. There we go. Imps are attacking. How many is that? 13, yeesh. Oh, thanks for the offer, but I have a friend who's willing to do emotes for me. I just haven't asked her for any yet because I wasn't really sure what I would want out of them. More so just a, what am I gonna do than a I don't know how. Well, that was an easy raid. Thank goodness for traps. Sorry, like I said, I just, since I've got a friend who does it for me, for free, I just... Yeah, I'm sorry. Also, this poor person has asthma and is now gonna bleed out. Like, pick a struggle, man. These things are both at about 60% activity. That might be worth fixing. We'll worry about it later. Now, we still haven't had this show up yet, which is kind of a good thing. Nor this, which I don't even remember what it is. Even though I've seen it before. So, I think once we've gotten the armor built, then we can start preparing the actual outer wall that I'm gonna need in order to deal with the raids. Oh gosh, okay. How far are they from home? They're still pretty far. Okay, we're gonna need someone to fix this. We do not want those breaking out of containment. Oh, it got electrical burns? There we go. Now those won't be attacking. Just in time for the caravan to get back too. So there's more gold. Honestly, I think Fumiko, once she finishes... yeah, you know what? I'll let her get her psi focus up. She needs to get that a bit higher. I'm gonna have her drink up some blood, and then I'm gonna have her go out and go to that other facility. Just because she could definitely do that alone. I would think. I guess unless they have a couple scorchers, that would probably ruin it. We'll be fine. What are the odds of that, you know? I totally just jinxed it. There we go. And I don't think any of them have an operation. Yeah. Now we can just go ahead and form the caravan and go right down. Yep, looks good. I trust Fumiko with this rather than Tammy, simply because Fumiko has the pain blocker. If it weren't for that, Tammy is just a better choice. That's just a fact, but... Oh, there we go, free meat, I guess. With its head cut off. That doesn't look very cut off to me. Looks quite cut on, even. While I'm at it, I am going to harvest all the berry bushes just to get more food in this freezer, because the more food in the freezer, the less worried I have to be if something goes wrong. Now we are missing wardens again, which means that the activity on these things is going to get a bit high, and because I don't want to deal with that while I'm, you know, in the middle of something, I'll have Hemlock and Blotch both have a 1 on dealing with it. Oh. 6 imps for 2 death rest capacity serum or a vanometric power cell. I would probably rather have the capacity serum, even though it's less rare than the power cell, just because I can get power in other ways. But you can't get capacity serums in other ways. That is a Scorcher. Okay. Let's just go ahead and solve that issue. I didn't have her use Pain Block yet because I don't think she needed it. If I find more mechanoids or insectoids, then I will definitely activate it. That's not good. She can't get through that in time. Why did she turn? Nah. That I'm okay with a lot of things, but the fact that she just suddenly changed her direction when I like she was already going a good route and then she just said no wait, never mind, I want to go this way. Nah. I handle a lot of shit. I'm not handling that. That one's a bit too bullshit for my tastes. Thank you very much, game. Yeah, that one. If I had just been greedy and had her stay there in, beating on the wall too long and then that happened, I would have accepted it. I would have accepted that I was way too greedy and I got Fumiko killed. But her turning for no reason? Nah, Chief, that ain't happening. She had already opened the door, so you can't even, I know sometimes they try and go whatever is the fastest way there, but she had already opened the door, so it wasn't the fastest way. That's the problem. I'm gonna re-enable the deep drill. I'm actually gonna move the deep drill over here. The reason I'm doing that is because, first of all, I'm hoping that the right stone is over here, but sandstone, it's not. Okay. Limestone, there we go. Okay. Now we do need to get power hooked up again. Hey. Did something happen to the stream? I know I had problems with that yesterday. Oh, your internet? Yeah. Sometimes it's my viewers' internet, sometimes it's my internet, and sometimes it's both. What a fun combination when it's both. Oh, you know what? Because I reloaded the save, I no longer get that really good quest reward. Oh well, you know what? I'll call that the payment for me reloading the save, even though the only reason I reloaded the save is because the game decided to do something kind of scummy to me. Okay, she actually, I want her to pain block herself here. So I'm not sure if she's gonna get downed at this rate. Just a bit too much damage for me to not want to leave it be. Hey, like I said, I'm sorry. I don't really want to pay for something when I've got a friend who's willing to do it for free. I really feel for what you're going through, but I just don't think that's a good decision on my part. That was a lot bigger of an explosion than I thought it would be. Thank goodness for pain block. Fumiko, please. Put out the fire. Put out the fire. Or just kill the insectoid. Either way, just hurry up. You're gonna die. Yeah, she's being burned by superheated air because she won't stop fleeing. Oh my gosh. Stop running and put out the fire. Okay, put out the fire. I can't believe after all this time, I lose that character due to something as minuscule as spending an entire 2 hours just running around on fire instead of putting it out. Well, that's my own damn fault. I shouldn't have gone for breaking the wall there. I really didn't think the explosion was that big. So I will accept it. I'm not going to do another reload, even though I really wish I could. I'm not going to. But now we're going to need a new warden. Which means we're going to need to pick someone who's at least slightly good at social, I guess. We could put all of the social points into her. Looks like Corsi's going to have to be the new warden. Great. Just great. Well, let's give her the new role, I guess. I'm upset about that monosword we lost and that armor we lost too. That's really upsetting, but like I said, not much I can do. I took a risk, not realizing quite how big the explosion would be. It's my fault, so I will accept it. The one, the death before that, I won't accept that. I am kind of upset that it disappears from the map, though, because I feel like I should be able to go back for them. You know, like, at least for the corpse, to do the burial. But, oh well. And I'm pretty sure that she is actually dead and not just missing because of the whole no one remembers her in the social category. Wait a minute. My rival Fumiko was lost. It didn't say died, so I guess technically it's possible she's still alive. I'm not gonna hold out hope. I'm gonna assume she's gone. I highly doubt she's still alive after that. Highly doubt. Well, that's not what I expected for stream today. Oh well, it does suck because she was our side trainer, so basically all those psychic things that we got are wasted. But what can you do? We do only have one single phage, but 2 single phage rooms now, which is something, I guess. But I guess I've learned my lesson. When you see those things start sparking, just run out of the entire building and attack from the outside. I really did think that it was going to be a lot smaller of an AoE. I also didn't expect the insectoids to come and attack me. That was really, annoying. Yan, why are you in a major break? Oh, it's because of the psychic drone, and because you're in daytime, even though you're a night owl. I don't have you set to the proper schedule? I don't. You're a night owl, go to bed. Tammy's upset too because of the psychic drone, and Colin is lost. She actually does care about her, so. I am gonna go ahead and counsel. Oh gosh, that's a very low success chance. Never mind. Maybe it's best if we just do a ritual to increase our chances. Or, well, to increase our mood, not our chances. It is our chances of survival, but it's based on the mood. And boring. So instead, everyone's going to be more unhappy. Great. This might be the end of the entire run just because of mental breakdowns from a psychic drone. I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of breakdowns they end up having. Because the catharsis could obviously save me if they don't do something awful in their time while they're breaking down. Now, one thing I do probably want to do, I should probably get all this chem fuel and put it somewhere else, because I'm pretty sure if it lights on fire, it explodes. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. But I think it might explode. Did he ever get to 20 crafting? No, he's still only 2/3 of the way there. That sucks. I'm gonna re-disable this gold thing. We don't need any more gold right now. I guess it just goes to show I should have sent Tammy. Tammy could have taken the damage. Although she wouldn't have had Pain Blocker, to be fair. Maybe I should have just sent Tammy and her. You know what? No, this is actually... You know what? I know why things went wrong. It's because I said, how bad could it be? What could go wrong? I literally just jinxed it. That's why. Well, that's my own stupid fault then. So we've got a 14 in shooting and a 13 in social here. So what I'm gonna do, if I do a phylophagy on Nanami over here, doesn't it, what stat does it take? Let's just say blotch. Shooting. Okay, so it does take shooting first. I thought it would, but I wanted to make sure. When it comes to shooting, Corsi needs it the most, but Yan would benefit the most because she'd go to the higher level. So I'll probably have Yan get it. She could benefit the most from it. So we'll have Yan invoking it. Although I want Yan to wear the Eltex gear for doing that. We want to get the most bang for our buck. Oh, we don't have any shards. Really? Oh, it's because I forgot you need to spend a shard to get rid of the golden cube. Yeah, that'll do it. Well, you know, I could kill off this Noctowl and hope for one. I don't think it'll give me one, though. I guess there is an alternative. This is probably a really bad idea. Whatever it gives me, I hope it gives me a shard. And also doesn't kill me. I now remember what that thing was that I couldn't remember what it was based off of the silhouette. Everyone needs to get the fuck inside. Blotch, go in lower. Maybe these humans over here will distract the the devourers. Now melee is just straight up a terrible choice against these, but I also kind of need to have them there or else my gunners will just fucking die. Hopefully these traps completely sort them out. It doesn't look like that's going to occur. This is going to be a very close one. Okay, 3 of them, 5 of my people. Let's put Yan further back. Yep. Oh, they went for Yan. So, the death refusal on Tammy makes me not as scared about her. I am scared with this. We've got 30 seconds to deal with it. She's got 26 seconds. I say we focus on saving Yan because the death refusal is... Okay. Yen got out of the Devourer. Now let's use more fire. Okay, not from you, I guess. Okay, fire forces them to spit them up. I thought that might be the case. Well, there's the Dark Architect shard I needed. I don't think I really want to capture this. I don't want it to stay alive. Tammy, go kill it. I do not want it to stay alive. How long is this thing gonna take to die? Okay, that was a lot closer than I would have liked, but hey. Okay, well, we got the shard we needed. And almost a lot more than we bargained for, which is exactly what I said would probably happen, to be honest. I was not expecting it to just go around and ignore like that. Speaking of which, since we are missing a melee character now, I'm going to go ahead and build a wall right here so that they can't just go around like that. That is now a necessity. At least I think it is. Actually, I'm not sure it is. I'm not gonna do it. I don't think it's necessary. I think they just did that because they ate Tammy. Some minor starvation. Blotch you can get up and eat on your own. Okay, so all these wooden spikes did absolutely nothing to those Devourers. It only killed 2 of them. So definitely gonna need better traps if we're gonna deal with those kinds of enemies more often. That or more. We can always just make this longer. That's the thing. And longer is still cheaper than going with, you know, even swapping it to limestone even. It's still more expensive than just doing the limestone building. So maybe I ought to just expand it. It'll also protect me more from hordes of small creatures like guinea pigs, because then I don't have to worry about, you know, even though they'd only set off like 1 or 2 each, I don't have to worry about them burning through all of them as much. I'd still have to worry about it to a certain degree. Probably smarter to just expand the length of it, so I will do that. Here, we'll do with planning first. So I'm gonna have it turn here. So there'll be a trap there, a trap there. Well, maybe we won't worry about where the traps are gonna be. Anyway, this will need to be turned into a door. Yeah, so they'll go up here, turn, and then here, door, door, door. We'll do... And this is where we want the entrance to be. Oh, doors down the center. But with this improved trap room, we'll literally be doing twice as much damage. Okay. So once we finish this off, the traps will go like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and forbid them so we can get the actual structure itself built first. Unrestrict them. And let's go ahead and mine all this. And we need to work on this wall instantly before we get a raid. There we go. And that needs to be hauled out. Mad boomalope. Of course it's a boomalope. Hit it pretty good there. Oh, and in the legs. Perfect. Or in the leg, singular, rather. Oh, that was pretty good. So back over here, I do need to make this all a roofed-in area as well. Reason for that being, we do not want trees growing and ruining the build at all. Of course, he's upset that we lost a colonist, but is happy about the one that we lost, but she's still more upset that we lost one. Very interesting, we'll say. I'd say very stupid, but we'll say very interesting. Blotch is dealing with these devourer corpses finally. We needed that being done before the rotting smell ended up killing my people. Although I'm not sure if it can because of the special lungs they've got. Psychic Journ for pay. I don't really want any of these, I'm not gonna lie. So, no. Don't get me wrong, the orbital targeter could theoretically be used in a pinch, but like, I don't think it'll be that worth it. And the Psychic Harmonizer is definitely not worth it. The only thing I could imagine doing that would be if I had a character who's just got joy wire in its head and is just unconscious, giving happiness to the whole compound. But I wouldn't really want to do that because keeping them happy while they're bedridden is really, really difficult, unless you're just administering drugs constantly. And if they get sick, especially with something like fibrous mechanites that causes pain and sickness, oh gosh, no, you can lose your whole colony off of that. Now we do have a lot of chem fuel here, and hemlock induced a little bit of pain. We could heal it with Blotch's Unnatural Healing, but It's only 25% pain. That's probably fine, right? Anyway, once the structure is completed, I can finally start building up these new wooden traps. And we have gotten the ability to start mining limestone. The only problem is we no longer have someone who mines as often. I mean, Corsi is good at mining, but when is she going to be doing that? She's got too many jobs that keep her attention. Now, one thing we're going to need to do is add a couple doors in places that'll let us get through. Like this. Just for quicker walking through it-ness, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Just to get through faster. And once those doors are done, there we go. Enable the traps. And with that, it's just a matter of time. While they're working on that, I do want to point out I have these transport pods. I could use those to do quests that are farther away. Or raids that are far away. So we could theoretically do that. But first, let's do a phylophagy. The whole reason I even wanted to summon those things that almost killed everyone. Yan, why don't you go ahead and equip all these things that you normally would wear. And we will do a phylophagy. There we go. Gonna take all that shooting XP. Right now, she's sitting at a pretty 14. But she ends at, let's see. Any moment now. I'll check that out in a bit. An 11. But Yan went up 2 levels off of it. I'd say worth it. Let's have Hemlock capture her. Now, a Psychic Reader is really nice. What is BB, by the way? Wow. Terrible. 2 raids of 26 Scythers. No. Even with 7 champions. No. I don't have any EMP weapons. I need Zeus hammers badly. Maybe I should actually go and send out a trading caravan to do that. I have these cows. I don't know if they can be pack animals, but probably not. I don't think they can be. I could tame a horse. Yeah, let's tame a white stallion. He's 13 years old. What is their... what's their life expectancy? 30? Oh, we're fine. When it wakes up, let's try and tame that. You know, like a ye olden days, a white stallion will be the knight in shining armor trying to do a trade deal. We need more berries because apparently we used that before using the meat for some reason. Horsey is yet again not happy. Now she's got the guilt racking her brain too, so that's great. I'm still holding out hope that will somehow get Fumiko back, but I'm not really expecting it. It's more so just a thing in my head saying, well, at least it's possible. But I really don't think it's gonna happen. My stupidity got her killed. Anyway, I'm going to remove this flooring here. I had originally planned on paving the entire indoors, and now that I'm not doing that, and the cows can benefit from more grass, I'm obviously gonna get rid of that. Now we've got more berries here at home, so Tammy, are you able to go for the tame yet? No, I guess not. Oh, they are asleep. But once they wake up. And still not enough food. Why not? Can they not eat berries, or did we use all the berries overnight? Oh, we have berries. Maybe it's just the type of food is the issue. I'll wait until these double strand are... You know, no, I'll harvest them early. And I'll go ahead and cut these young ones that can't be. And I'll grow some hay grass. They can definitely eat that. Now, I do think it's kind of funny how most of my colony sleeps during the day. Oh, we got the stallion. I guess we just need more berries. Well, then I'll let these grow to full size before harvesting them. And now that we've got a stallion, I can send someone out to trade. Now, here's the thing. Yan doesn't actually have much social. She's got a 2. So Corsi has a 3. Tammy's incapable. But I do need to point out, this is an important thing to point out, she's a sanguiphage, and sanguiphages inherently do have strong social. I could turn Corsi into one, but if I turn Corsi, we've got to take into consideration the fact that Corsi doesn't actually do melee. And sanguiphages are really good for melee. They got the strong melee damage. They've got the abilities that just inherently go well with melee. And so because of these things, I think I might want to give it to Hemlock and have Hemlock become my socialite instead. I wasn't thinking about this earlier, but it would make sense. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go implant it into Hemlock once Hemlock's finished making some pants for Yan. And other assorted clothing for Yan, I believe. Okay, so Hemlock, you're up here. Tammy, go ahead and go implant your jeans. I forgot she can't haul. Now, the xenogermination coma is going to take 2 days. I don't think I can heal it, can I? Or I can. That's quite nice. So yeah, now Hemlock is over here with a 5 in social, which is still better than what he had. And an 11 in intellectual, which I guess is neat. Hemlock's becoming a bit of a super soldier over here with his stats, being the way they are. But I guess that means I'm gonna have to do a role change and turn Hemlock into our counselor. It's gonna upset Corsi even more, but like at this point, who cares if Corsi gets angry? She kinda deserves it for getting obsessed with the cube every single time it's shown up. So yeah, that's not gonna be great on her mood. But, oh well. She can get the fuck over it. But now we can send Hemlock out. Now, Hemlock is my crafter, so it's not great having him go out, but so be it. It's actually kind of late. I will wait until daytime since they can't travel at night for some reason, even if they have a nocturnal schedule. I wish they could. It would make sense if they were with people who had a non-nocturnal schedule. Even with the horse, I would be accepting, but the fact that in this game, even if they go alone and they have a nocturnal schedule, they can't just sleep during the day. I guess the idea is that they need the cover of darkness to sleep to be safe. But let's go ahead up here to see if we can get a Zeus hammer. Hemlock will just ride out on the stallion. So this will give him a nice 160% speed. And he doesn't really need to bring berries with him. But now for actual trading goods, we could just have him carry on him 12,000 silver. So let's have him do that. Thank goodness silver weighs so little. I forget she can't do cleaning. And off he goes. Godspeed. Now we're gonna need a bit more herbal meds soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and harvest new. A Silent Neuroformer. I could get my Psycasting back. Possibly even get Pain Blocker on Tammy. That's a big yes. Mysterious Cargo, on the other hand, could be the fucking cube, so I say no, even if it had good rewards, and it doesn't. Hemlock's moving nice and really fast. He still won't make it in time just because the road doesn't really go there very directly, but still. I do wish that base Rimworld had the ability to build roads, even if it's just like you make you make dirt paths by traveling a certain way often enough. I would be fine with that, even if it took like 10 trips to the same location to make a dirt path there. I would be fine with that. I would just send someone out 10 times just to make the path there. Also, this building looks awfully fucking familiar now, doesn't it? Cool, a flash storm. Hopefully it doesn't hit anywhere near the Devil Strand. I mean, it hit a little close. I was about to tell someone to haul that. Okay, let's sell the berries. And we'll start from the bottom and go up. Let's see. Prestige Cataphract Helmet. Funny, but no. Plasma Sword. No, I really don't like those. No. It doesn't look like anything we actually want. I guess we'll just sell these berries. I mean, we could get the advanced components. But beyond that, nope, looks like we're just gonna have to go trade with these guys now. He is gonna have an issue with food. How much food does he have? 1.4 days. And how many days of food does he have? He's got 2 meals. We'll have him stop back at home. We'll have him pick up more food and then go right back out. Had I known I was going to have to send him to the other location as well, which I should have planned for, but I didn't, then I would have given him more food to leave with. But I kind of forgot that I'm an unlucky person and that Zeus hammers will not be there if I want them to be there. They planted a new one? Anyway, let's just cut that. That one really doesn't need to be there. Free spacecraft components, that's nice. Okay, Hemlock is back. Why don't you go ahead and just drop the components, and then I'm gonna instantly tell you to leave again. Go right back out, Hemlock. On the stallion. You don't need to bring blood with you. Oh, I need him to drop off all of his things. Okay, that's annoying. Oh my. 13 of my animals have gotten sick. Well, that'll be some good doctoral training, I guess, for Corsi. Once she's done suppressing this. Oh, she just doesn't feel like treating them, I guess. Blotch, can you go ahead and unload the stallion? Is he just carrying the same silver over and over again? No, he is actually stacking it up. How much more silver is on this fucking thing? Damn. There's the silent neuroformer for Tammy. Solar pinhole. Okay. Now, Tammy, go ahead and start your death rest. You need to sleep. And you'll have these hemogen amplifiers to really help. Now, all of these are bound to Fumiko, which that really sucks. Like, it really sucks because we'll have to rebuild all of them because she's dead, but I'm still not sure she's dead, so I'm waiting to do it until later. Now, the Philophagy ritual is ready again, and that means we are going to do it if we have the shard. Do we have the shard that we would need? No. Because I want to get that social for the trading purposes. That's the whole reason I even stole her shooting, was just that, like, yeah, Yan gaining some shooting is nice, but it was so that I could then have some social to take away and make my very shitty social character at least a little better, because right now he's only at a 6. But I guess he can't do that. I'll let him finish crafting up the clothing. And then now, we form a caravan again. This time going up to here. It'll take 2.5 days, but that's before he gets the horse. Travel supply. You know what? Hang on. Hemlock, go blood feed so that you're not worrying about bringing blood with you. Okay, let's try this again. Hemlock on the stallion. It still wants to bring hemogen packs. Well, 3 days of food will probably be enough, I would assume. Especially with the berries. Although I could just bring the packaged survival meals. We'll send him with 10. I also need to include the silver before I forget. Yep. And then we just need to set him to be willing to eat caravan food. But yeah, all of these... The hemogen amplifiers haven't been bound yet, and one of the hemo pumps hasn't. So, at least there's that. At least those wouldn't need to get rebuilt. So there, he'll trade with Hisden. Hopefully they will have a Zeus hammer, because that's what we really need right now, is a Zeus hammer. Now, alternatively, we could go down the royalty path, make one of my pawns a royal just so that we can trade. It'd probably be best to have Hemlock be the royal, because he, you know, I think he gains... I'm not sure if the person who trades has to be the one who has the title, in which case he would need to be the royal, since he is my trader. But I'm not sure. I'll also have to look into what level you need in order to be able to trade with them, and by extension, what negative effects we can expect from getting that level of royalty. That would be something we do next time, though. Because we're already halfway through the stream, and I'm not about to pause the stream just so I can look some stuff up. 14 years old, greedy, and kind. Those don't normally go together, buddy. Like, I'm very nice to you, but I also really want what you have. Oh, he's a nice guy. That's what he is. Now, if this place doesn't have it, I'll be frank, I don't know where else we would trade to get it at that point. I mean, we could go down here or here, but, like, they're way too far away. Or rather, they're way too far away for one man, one horse. If I'm going that far, I'm going to want to bring some, like, buffalo or something that can carry a lot of weight, because I'm going to want to buy a lot from them. Now, if we do get a Zeus hammer, I'm honestly probably going to give it to Tammy, because she's my best at melee. And I'd rather have my best melee combatant be using that, especially because then if we get attacked by mechanoids, she can solo most of them. The problem is, obviously, a Zeus hammer, I'm pretty sure does less damage than a mono sword, right? I'm pretty sure that's just a fact. So because of that, you are taking a slight damage down in exchange, but it does do blunt damage instead of sharp, so at least you don't have to worry about it like cutting off someone's body parts if that matters to you. Let's sell these. Could buy the advanced component, so I will. It's a death rest capacity serum in here. I'm not buying those, even though I probably should. So I'll buy one. Architect arm, I needed to buy that. There's no way I'm not buying that. Yeah, no Zeus hammer. Damn. And I need to remind myself, what would they... I can't remember what they were selling. I mean, this is just what they would buy, not what they are selling. I think they had a... what's it called? Death rest capacity serum. So I will go back to them and buy it. I wasn't gonna buy it because I was not thinking about the fact that Hemlock has been reset to 0 death rest capacity. So I wasn't really thinking. But, yeah. Now, I did find out that you can have up to 4 glucosoid pumps instead of just 2. Same with the psycho fluid. It's just the accelerators that have a 2 maximum. So when I learned about that, I realized these hemopumps and hemogen amplifiers are not as important. I would much rather have higher psychic sensitivity and higher movement speed. So I am actually going to deconstruct them, just so I can get them replaced. Now, we are not going to have enough plasteel for this, I don't believe. But that is fine by me. We also might be able to buy some plasteel at this place once we trade with them. So, might not matter. Now, that Architect arm, by the way, is definitely going on Tammy over here. She's already got 1, then she'll have 2. She's going to become the ultimate super soldier melee character. You know, she's got the death refusal. She's going to have 4 times glucosoid and psychofluid rush. She won't have the hemogen amplification anymore, which, oh well, who really cares about that? She's got the bionic heart and spine. She's got an architect leg and a bionic leg, which hopefully we'll get an architect leg to replace that. She's got 1 architect eye, hopefully get an architect eye for her other eye spot too. You know, there's a lot that we can do. So yeah, they had a death rest capacity serum. I do want to buy that. And beyond that, I don't think they had anything else I wanted, right? Yeah. Now you can go back home. But here's the thing. Because I don't really... we might have a lot of deaths here from the flu. I don't really care. Because of the fact that I'm still holding out slight hope of Fumiko coming back, I'm actually not going to use this Death Rest casket. Oh, wait, this one's excellent quality? What? Does that matter? Probably not. Anyway, I'm actually not going to use the Death Rest capacity serums on him. I'm going to use them on Tammy to make her even stronger. But the thing is, the only thing that would help with right now would be her blood. So she can hold more, gain more. Maybe I won't do that. Gosh, I'm so indecisive. Also, I forgot to check. Did that say they were burrowing in? No. Oh. Let's also expand the inside the walls area to include all of this. Okay, they are beginning their assault. Everyone into position. I have to hope Hemlock doesn't get back, like, in the middle of the raid still going on. But yeah, here come the raiders. Thankfully, we got the double-sized trap hallway set up. Also, why were these not auto-arm? I guess I'll have to rebuild those. Shit. And then all that's left now is the Centurion, right? I don't think it came through because it's so slow. Yeah. We'll be fine. Just Tammy can stay. Oh, sorry, there's one more Scyther too. Oh, and a Pikeman. Okay, well... maybe it won't be as fine as I thought. Okay, Yan, you can help. Okay, no, never mind. We barely managed it. Jeez. Okay, that was a bit really fucking close. But we fended them off. Even if it was damn near not possible. Okay, Hemlock, you're carrying the arm and the capacity serums on you, which is nice. Now go ahead and haul them to their correct locations. Clean the hospital up so that Tammy over here can finally get her other arm replaced. There we go. And now the best part of replacing that is she's no longer going to be considered ugly. She's still got creepy breathing, which people don't like, but she doesn't have ugliness, which means if we get a aesthetic nose and aesthetic shaper, she will actually maybe finally be able to be close with her own partners. Blotch, Yan, they don't like her. Horsey, it's kinda okay. But yeah, look, she's actually kinda okay with Tammy now because Tammy is physically appealing. Wait, she is? Did I give her an aesthetic thing already? No? Oh wait, it's because she's a sanguiphage. They're inherently attractive. So yeah, now Tammy is already getting a bonus. So if I just get an aesthetic nose or an aesthetic shaper, she will be considered gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Oh. Okay. That's a lot of metal horrors. Tammy can handle it. These metal horrors in here are gonna be an issue. Blotch, I don't remember telling you to go in there. Did you really hit Corsi with that? Okay, Hemlock is gonna need to heal Corsi. The one inside Tammy is a larva. Or was a larva. Finger spike attack, everybody. Gotta love that can summon it. Tammy. Okay, you know what? Yeah, Tammy, you can handle that. I'll let you just do that. The metal horror is just gonna start killing off my cows, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, while it sucks, I cannot really do anything about it. Tammy can't 1v however many there are. If she had the Zeus hammer I was hoping for, absolutely. Without that though, oh, no. So what about these guys? 20 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to save most of you. Probably not any of you even. Because I need to be smart about this. This is good combat music for what's going on, though. Oh, wow, an Architect Shard. Okay, so we've dealt with 2 of them. There's just 3 left. Maybe we can save the cows, which I do genuinely care about more than the prisoners. I don't know why Blotch went up close and personal like that. Wait, I didn't even check. Where did he actually get hit? In the leg, of course. Hey, another shard. Well, you know what? That sure is something. Can you please shoot the one that we're actually attacking, Blotch? Oh, he went down fast. Oh, we hit him in the legs, that's why. Okay, Tammy. We need some cows to live. Hemlock, we need a bull to live as well. Do we have any bulls that are still alive? Oh, we have some that are full health. Okay. Actually, wait, do we have... We have cows and bulls that are still full health. Tammy, don't worry about it. Here, I was worried. Instead, let's try and actually save these prisoners. Because they do matter a little to me. Okay. Blotch, you're not done yet. Northwood's dead. Okay, Hemlock. Save Mikey. Blotch, finish off that one. Did not expect it to get back up. I caused this. Oh no, miscarriage. I don't care right now. This is... We're gonna go beat the fire out, starting from the outside. Because of the superheated air. Matter of fact, deconstruct this wall. Come on, Tammy. Come on, Tammy. Stop puking. Fine, Hemlock. You do it. Oh, you already had a 4 in construction. There we go. We gotta put out this fire now. Blotch is also slightly bleeding out. It's very slight. Okay. Apparently I have to forbid that because they're too stupid. Oh gosh, never mind. Oh gosh, okay. Deconstruct this as well. Tammy, go, go, go. Now, 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 now. I'm just gonna have to deconstruct a wall on each of these, aren't I? I don't care about the insufficient containment. We need to deal with the fires. Okay. Let's rebuild. That could have gone a lot better. I don't care. It's just a bunch of free beef. I just got a message and I just closed it instantly. Masterwork LMG ain't bad, but it's not worth that. This metal horror larva is still alive. Hey, another shard. Okay, Tammy, let's go back to working on these containment rooms, shall we? Blatch can go ahead and clean up the mess. Oh, he's still bleeding. Of course, he did take a lot of us down there. Like she almost caused an insanely bad situation. What's going on? Why did time freeze? Oh. Because it got back up again? Then. Well, this was one hell of a stream. Here I was saying, oh, let's get some more overpowered shit so that we can be really strong. And then I lose a pawn right off the rip, and then almost lose my entire colony because Corsi went on a fucking rampage. Thank goodness she put most of them into the prisoners. Like, jeez. Well, now we have a lot of shards. Too bad the person I wanted to steal the fucking stats from is dead. I don't really want the melee stealing. What we need is we need some new prisoners with good stats. Okay. I'll just go ahead and have, should I make a new death rest casket for Hemlock in the off chance that Fumiko comes back? Not assigned to wardening. Let's go ahead and just get rid of this. Well, that's the codex completed up to ultimate. Not ideal. But at least now I can get the last research done. Yikes. So can we unload this stallion? Not Stalin. Okay. hopefully, once these wooden spikes are rebuilt, we will get a raid that has people that survive but get downed that actually have good stats. Extremely unlikely. Also, 3 Thrumbos. I don't think I've ever seen 3 spawn at once, and they're all female. That kind of sucks. I was actually considering trying to tame them and breed them. And of course, the one time I consider that, they're all female. Oh well. I don't think I should try and hunt them, that's for damn sure. Although okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save the game, which is because what I'm about to do, no matter how it turns out, I'm going to restart it, okay? I'm reloading a save. I am just going to show you... Oh, I can't... Never mind. I have to research it more before I know how. Never mind. I was going to show you what the Noceosphere does, but I can't do that. So I saved the game for no reason, I guess. But yeah, the Noceosphere is an interesting burden to have. If it weren't for the fact that you can't keep it contained forever, I would love it. I would want only it in containment. But eventually its activity will increase no matter what. So can't really rely on that. All that twisted meat, shall we? Well, Blotch is fully healed. Now he can clean up this lab. I still can't believe how long Corsi was just going around with the thing, the metal horror inside of her, and I never found out. No silvery flesh came about, so I had no way of knowing, and she implanted that shit in every prisoner too. We gonna talk about that? Like every single prisoner, she poisoned them, and she gave it to Tammy while she was doing surgery. If Tammy hadn't only had a larva come out, that might have been a completely different situation. Like that one little difference could have made a world of difference. Also, I think I need to tune this to plasteel and turn it back on so I can finish these buildings over here and get her these psychofluid pumps. These are the ones that, the psychic sensitivity, which isn't as useful as the movement. The glucosoid is definitely the better one, but still. Whew. Checking to make sure the roof didn't collapse at all. Tammy's over here, and along with Corsi, working on rebuilding all those traps that the massive amount of raids we had to deal with went through as well. Tell you what though, now that I'm down people, I can change that to just 6 of each because I'm down to 5 people. It's good and bad, I guess. But yeah, I'm saving those death rest serums for if Fumiko comes back. I'm not gonna save him forever. At a certain point, you gotta give up, right? But for now, I still think it's possible that she's out there somewhere. I know there's probably a way to check using dev mode, but I'm not gonna do that. We are almost finished on the everything though. We just need some plasteel. Story of my life, damn. Like, seriously. What are these made with? Are they made with plasteel? No. Are these made with plasteel? No. If they were, I was gonna just deconstruct them for it. Although I should still deconstruct them anyway, because I don't want them. Gives me some components back. Guess I have to make a new casket. For now, since Hemlock may not stay a sanguiphage forever, I mean, I don't know if I can get rid of it, actually. For now, I'm going to uninstall this one. I'll give Fumiko a new one. I'll give him a new one, rather. So he doesn't use Fumiko's. And I'll uninstall all of Fumiko's machines as well. Since they are bound to her, I have to do that. And I'm keeping them in storage in the off chance that she's somehow still alive. I'm gonna... There we go. I will have Hemlock go ahead and ingest one of these so that he can get the double accelerator bonus at least. Because the accelerators are always the first thing I make. You just want them to be awake as long as possible. So. That's just vitally important. Beyond that, though, I'm gonna save up these death rest capacity serums if Fumiko comes back, or when I give up on her, I'll have him drink them. Because I don't think Tammy really needs increased blood amount, nor the amount she gains from drinking from a source. Both of those seem not very necessary. Although I am gonna have to tell Hemlock to wake up automatically, or else I'm gonna forget when it's next time. Oh well. Definitely not how I expected this stream to go. Oh good, a Psychic Soothe. I actually really needed that. A prisoner for... I mean, there is some plasteel there. I'll do it. Some free plasteel. All I gotta do is worry about food. Food's not that hard to deal with. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. That is so much of a mess that's just always appearing in that room. Combat supplier. Okay. Let's see what they've got. Pig nose gene pack. Take the drugs I don't want, for one. You, of all people, have it. The actual city doesn't have one, but a random trader has one. I mean, I'll take it. That's... Well, Tammy, we got you a new weapon. Wow. Tammy. Congratulations. You get an upgrade. And some more items to trade. Oh, nothing that good. Why is she so slow? Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, well, now we've finished resetting up the traps. Tammy now is capable of taking on, like, an entire army of mechanoids. And we just need to get plasteel now. We also need Blotch to get to fucking cleaning up all this mess outside. He's too busy hauling milk. I never did check. What's this guy's stats? I can't take it. I want free stats, but animals isn't that worth it for messing up my relations with them. You know what I can do, though? Skip abduction. Actually, first, let's check where that's at. Oh, that's not too bad. Also, there's a component mining site here with the Treaty of Hatenium. Is that one of the people I'm a friend with, or no? It's not telling me. Well, it's red, so I guess not. It says it's a small independent group. Ah, okay. Well then, I guess first we'll do skip abduction. We'll let Tammy do it. She's got the most psychic sensitivity. I'm not bothering to do wearing the clothing. To be honest, the psychic sensitivity doesn't matter that much with this ritual. Crafting. Stealing crafting isn't bad. Here's what's gonna happen, buddy. Oh, you have an artery blockage? You're 75 years old. Holy shit. Here's what's gonna happen. We're taking both your legs first. Left leg, right leg. And honestly, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna take anything else yet, because I don't know if you're even survive that long. But while Corsi is working on that, I'm going to send... I just realized Hemlock is still eating the wrong food. Oh, whatever. Let me assign... So Hemlock is not going to go alone. Because that component work site is going to be filled to the brim with enemies, I'm actually going to send... not Tammy. I need a melee person to always stay at home to block that door. I'm going to send Yan with, which means we will eventually run out of meals if we take too long, so we got to be a bit fast. But I'll leave Tammy, Corsi, and Blotch to hold down the fort. And that should be fine enough. So we're going to go to here and then here. Hemlock and Yan. Taking a stallion would just give us extra carry weight, which I will do because the extra carry weight is nice, but it won't actually speed us up because we've only got the one. I don't need a hemogen pack. I don't need simple meals. I'm gonna do packaged meals. I'm gonna bring way more than I likely need, and I'm gonna leave the berries. While I'm doing that, I am going to tame another horse so that I can be ready for when I inevitably need one in the future. We could do it as a mare, so then they could breed, but I'd honestly rather not have them breed. Oh, except this one's 21 years old. This one's 25. This one's 24. Okay, this one's 15 and is a mare. We'll tame that one. And we'll just have to perform a surgery so that they can't breed, because I don't really want baby horses. I guess I could also, alternatively, I could just execute... Yeah, you know what? I could also just auto-slaughter male young and female young. So the max is 0. That'd probably be smarter. Because then it's just free meat. And if I ever change my mind in the future about not having them have, you know, children, I can just deal with that. You got your legs removed yet? Just one of them. So yeah, we'll go to the plasteel mining site, and then we'll go to the component mining site if we still got carry weight left over. If we don't, no point. But that's why I brought the horse, was for carry weight, so we should be fine. Probably should have had Yan put on some armor. It's a bit late now, so I guess I can't do that. And just like that, we have officially finished all the research, which means we can get rid of these entities. Now, we can't actually execute the nuclei, but we can get rid of this guy. We'll eventually get rid of the Nociosphere. But I want to check. Can I put... I cannot put flesh mass nuclei into the launch pods. So I really am just stuck with these nuclei, forever. That kind of sucks. I didn't realize this place was irradiated. Hey, what's up, Lastiverse? What'd you find? Oh, nice. I didn't realize this was polluted so badly. Yeesh. And why don't you help with mining? That difference in mining speed, jeez. Your mage just really doesn't like genitals existing. At least not on his enemies. Where's... Oh, there we go. Say, a character born with no magic, did he eventually get some, or were you just doing a normal character? Normal, in quotes. Normal as in not magical. We have to go straight home, we don't have enough carry weight. The magicless mage, oh boy. Mm-hmm. So it was sort of like just a genius inventor. Hmm. I mean, isn't that a thing that artificers can just straight up do? I'm pretty sure in like traditional D&D, artificers like in 5th edition can straight up do that. That's the funny thing. I know that's still magic, not technology. Mm-hmm. No, I get what you're saying. I'm not trying to like discredit what your character did. That's still fucking hilarious. I'm just saying, like, while they're making guns using magic, you're here like, nah, gunpowder, bitch. Oh look, Blotch wants another age reversal. What the fucking do for you, Blotch? You want an age reversal? Fill it up. I mean, Scientist Blacksmith sounds like a really cool title to have, though. You're just the smartest person in a fantasy world. Oh, cool, we have a mare now. Like a bag of holding, or is it some other type of magic in the pouch? And what rule did you break? Oh. That... The funniest thing would have been if he gave you mana, let you feel what it's like to have it, and then took it away as the punishment. Just like, look at what you missed out on. Yan, why don't you go ahead and put on some equipment? Yeah. Hold on, guys. Gotta use the bathroom. You come back. Why is it nap time? Well, guess I'm leaving the base. Purposefully not going for a headshot and trying to, I don't know, put them out of their misery, I see. Ah, torture. Oh. Also, I just realized I need to send Tammy. She's the one who's good at fighting mechanoids. That was a big oof. Anti-magic ore. Well, that was easy. Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a pretty good use of a magical subscape. Oh, just a casual RPG in a fantasy world. Everyone, clear! Do I have an Eltex robe yet? I do not. Although 3 Death Rest Capacity Serum is so good. But it would even be an improvement to the... Oh wait, no. It would not be an improvement. That's the best. He didn't want a gun? I guess I can see where he's coming from, but still. Wait, so is this middle slot? Yeah. Then this is skin. Guess I'll take this. I can theoretically get the Death Rest Capacity Serum from other sources. Yeah, I think a real elf would absolutely love a gun, not gonna lie. I feel like they'd be like, wow, magnificent! Yeah, that'll do it. Roll if you're rich. If only it was that way in real life, where you just have to roll a nat 20 and then you get to be in, like, Jeff Bezos' family or something like that. Let's replace these burned floors. Honestly, being born as a royal in a fantasy setting, it seems great, but I feel like it would just be kind of... eh. Because you'd have to deal with, like, all the negatives of being a royal, too. I guess elf royalty might be different, yeah. Yan, did you really just do what I think you just did? Oh gosh. Yan, do not tell me you just got yourself killed because you're so stupid. Oh, of course she got stunned too. Oh. Okay, thank goodness she's not bleeding. Those are all bruises because of the armor. Tammy, you need to actually finish it on her. It sounds like you made a lot of the worlds first. Just unnaturally heal Yan so that she can walk again. Why are these rhinos just walking through here? Oh. Yeah, another world will do it. You get the ex machina, or not ex machina, the isekai experience. I don't know why I said ex machina. That's not at all correct. Well, yeah, but I'm saying if you get that experience, then you can just write down like gunpowder, formula, charcoal and sulfur to make black powder, and you just like writing in all this shit. I mean, that would have really sucked. I'm not gonna lie if that got destroyed. I think if Blotch was younger, no. Maybe he would still want it either way. The same other world? Like, was it also one of the worlds that has guns, or no? I might need to replace these limestone doors with things that can open faster. Did they have knowledge on how to make firearms then too, or? Well, that's good at least. Let's go ahead and do a... Where's it at? Phylophagy. That will steal the crafting recipe. Or crafting XP, even. And don't I have a scepter somewhere? Or did I lose that? I might have lost it. And this is my boomstick. I guess I didn't have a scepter. I mean, I've actually so in real life I've gone hunting before. I like to hunt sometimes, and I don't know if do you know much about how you hunt an alligator? Because they actually have you use something that's pretty much a boomstick in order to make sure. So if you don't use a gun, because I didn't want to use a gun to hunt an alligator because I felt like that's just the same as how you'd hunt anything else. Yes, basically. I used a crossbow, and you basically use it like you would use a harpoon gun, because it's a crossbow that has a really strong rope on it. Or, I guess it's not even a rope, it's some other type of connection. And you shoot the crossbow into the alligator in, like, the area where its natural armor is weakest, and then you pull, like, yank it towards the boat. But the thing is, the area where its armor, its natural armor is the weakest, is behind its arm. There's not vital organs there, at least not enough to kill it. So when you bring it to your boat, you actually need to finish it off. And the way you do that is they have a long rod, that just has a pistol round, like a really powerful pistol round, basically attached to the end, and you slam it down, and that sets it off. And it basically is a point-blank shot with a really powerful handgun. Because it just... And you just do that right on the head for a quick instant death, so that it's not suffering too much. I mean, obviously it's suffering from having been shot by the arrow, but that's why you try and pull it in quickly and kill it fast. But, you know, it is basically a boomstick. It's a rod that goes boom when you hit it down onto the enemy. In this case, an alligator, but, like, you could theoretically use something similar to that in a campaign, and it would be basically just an explosive club. So it could be used on an enemy. This is a massive raid. Oh, you threw it. Oh. Close enough. Cool, Hemlock's now a 20 in crafting. I mean, if it works, it works. It's just a D&D thing. I swear, Twitch, it's just D&D. What kind of stats do you have? Instruction-ish. I mean, it's a really nice thing to have, just so that you can always look back and be like, ah, remember when such and such happened? I mean, I've had my fair share of, like, what the fuck moments that you want to remember when playing games like D&D or, you know, other assorted games such as that. Because I've had one where one of my player characters, because I was DMing, one of my player characters decided that he wanted to be a philosopher. And he asked me if he could use philosophy to convince a man to kill himself. And he rolled a nat 20, so his nihilism won out. And yeah, I do remember when you did that. I remember, I think you brought it up at one point. I don't know if you really told me more detail than saying about it. I think you said it like the first day you were in my stream. You're like, yeah, I once pulled a guy's organs out and stitched them back up. Oh man. Oh yeah, D&D and all tabletop games, frankly, like, they've all got that you can do stupid, absolutely vile shit that makes them amazing. Also, I'm gonna replace these walls with limestone. Actually, I'm gonna just do it this way. I don't like having that little corner gap there. That's a cool concept. Crisis on Infinite Earths moment. Sorry, I'm very nerdy. Even more nerdy than a D&D person. I'm a comic book person. Oh. Can we please mine through this already? So we've got so many things to suppress. Yeesh. Mm-hmm. I haven't read any, but I'm following you, I guess, is the best way of putting it. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm following. I know what key is, I guess is the best way of putting it, even though I haven't read that sort of thing. Hmm. I didn't build a roof there. An extremely potent poison and the whole thing's in his head? Ah, close enough. I mean, if you saw a portal that could isekai you, wouldn't you take it? Hello, I am John, the office worker. Ah, what is this, magic wand? Oh my. Anyway, I'm actually, that's a pretty good point to end it at, I'd say, with the, horse sap just from your earth. She just a 23-year-old who just started working. Same, bro. Anyway, I'm not trying to cut off your storytelling. It's just I need to head out because it's been real, but I've been here for holy shit 10 more minutes than I meant to be. I hope I'm not late. Crap. Anyway, see you, man. I hope you have a good weekend, and if you're able to, I'll see you next week. Otherwise, just have a good weekend, have a good however long before I see you next. See you, man, and see you, VOD watchers.